Another day, another zoo tour. This time we are visiting the Berlin Zoo. One of my favorite zoos I have visited thus far. There are a lot of newer exhibits, but some of the old still remains. This incredible aquarium building is even more impressive on the inside, but we are gonna save that for another video. In this video we will focus on the mammals and the impressive bird collection. So when you enter at the entrance closest to the train station, one of the first enclosures is this high rock formation with ibex. They actually had quite a lot. I was really impressed by their numbers, and it was really cool that they actually gave the animals the options to do what they would naturally do, and you could see a lot of animals high up on the rock formation. And close to the ibex there was a species that was new for me, the Sichuan takins. I was really impressed by these beautiful animals, and it was also not the last first for me I would get to experience in this zoo. By the way, I did add as many species names as possible, but I did not know all of them for certain. So if you know some species, or if you see some species in this video and there's no name, feel free to add them to the comments for everybody watching. I also found out this is a pretty big zoo, and I'm sure I was not able to get everything that was really cool on video. I've checked their website and there were still some animals I have not seen. They have an incredible collection, incredible way of setting them up. I was really impressed overall, so I will definitely go back. And if you decide to go to this zoo, make sure you have plenty of time to actually explore, because it's big, impressive collection, and yeah, that's about what I wanted to say about that. We went into the monkey building. Here I also got a first impression of the amount of indoor space and exhibits you get to see in a lot of buildings in the zoo. I always have mixed feelings about keeping primates, especially if you see some of these enclosures, but I do realize that these are mammals. Hygiene is very important, and this was only the indoor section. All the animals were able to go outside and it was very clean. Yeah, although I have my mixed feelings, I do understand the choices, and overall I was again quite impressed by simply the sheer amount of exhibits and the way they were set up. The weather outside wasn't too great, but we went out again and then we found the feline section. Here we saw an impressive outdoor section for the jaguar, which was nice after that last encounter we saw in Stuttgart. But just as impressive was the indoor section to the feline and predator building. Here I saw a few more firsts for me, including this beautiful Persian panther. As you can see, a lot of impressive indoor enclosures. I always get so much inspiration from checking these out. Currently I'm starting up 2 small projects of my own again, and I definitely saw some things that I want to incorporate in a more smaller situation at home. Back outdoors, we gained the first real glimpse of the impressive selection of volières and birds of this zoo. I was really impressed, and I will keep saying this word for a few more times during this tour. Condors really didn't mind the rain, and when we looked a little bit further we saw the first building with some birds, and of course I needed to get in because this is always cool. Back out of this small building, we saw this amazing Amherst pheasant. I really like this species. And looking over, we saw this wall full of volières. It just kept going and going. Because of the weather, not a lot of the tropical birds were out, but as you could see, there were still plenty of species of birds to see. And I'm sure I missed a ton. We did our best, but we were stuck on time a little bit. The zoo was just so much bigger as I expected. Anywho, a bit further we found the building the wall of Vieres was connected to, and of course we had to get in. And entering this building made me so happy. I absolutely love this stuff. Everything looked super tidy, lots of live plants, super clean, and everything was divided per continent and even per area. So you had the African section, South American section, and so on. So I was really impressed by this, and I just loved walking around here and looking at all the amazing animals. I have to say, we also have some of these bird species at my work, but none of them look as perfect as the birds we see over here. It was really cool to walk around. And also in this building were two walk around areas where you walk between the plants and all the birds. It was really cool. This is my buddy Maurits, by the way, and he's responsible for our intro, the logo. He helped me with filming and gave me a lot of tips, so I owe him a great gratitude for that for sure. We are coming to a close of this video. I really enjoyed walking around in the zoo. I did not calculate how big it was, and I will definitely go back. I cannot wait to share with you the aquarium and reptile building. I was as impressed by that as I have been over all the impressive birds. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed.